to just because you're your little gun.
No, I really want to shoot him.
Look how shootable I look. I look so shootable.
I want to shoot him. I want to shoot him.
I am not shooting a kid.
Go ahead. Do it. Shoot me, fresh meat.
I
Shoot
wanna
me. See what
I want to
happens.
shoot him.
Oh, don't I look so shootable? Ah, you shot me. I'm dead.
All right, there. Are you happy now? Well, I didn't think we'd be allowed to kill him. Normally, killing children in games isn't allowed, but he's dead. We killed this kid. Are you happy now? We killed a kid. A kid is dead now. There goes our E for everybody rating.
That's very appropriate.
Batteries?
No.
Very appropriate.
Should we sleep here?
Sure.
Candles. Food.
Just because you're your little gun.
No, I really want to shoot him.
Look how shootable I look. I look so shootable.
I want to shoot him. I want to shoot him.
I am not shooting a kid.
Go ahead. Do it. Shoot me, fresh meat.
I
Shoot
wanna
me. See what
I wanna
happens.
shoot him.
Oh, don't I look so shootable? Ah, you shot me. I'm dead.
All right, there. Are you happy now? Well, I didn't think we'd be allowed to kill him. Normally, killing children in games isn't allowed, but he's dead. We killed this kid. Are you happy now? We killed a kid. A kid is dead now. There goes our E for everybody rating.
Why are you standing there? Oh no! You turned your head around, sir! Ah, God damn it! God damn it! Ah! Oh shit! Well, Excuse me. I have things to do. It won't let me do the thing. What do you want? Oh shit, no. Don't you come at me with your hurdy-gurdy walk. Good evening. Welcome back to the stream. My name is Verbal. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. It is a happy Friday. Good evening, Retnotzer, Boomer, Crockett. I think I saw Slam in here somewhere, maybe? How are you all doing? Happy Friday. Good evening. Good evening, good evening. Welcome back. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna be diving back into, originally I wanted to do some gaming with some buddies tonight. But that kind of fell through, and that's fine, because, you know, like, life plans happen. I get that. Plus, you know, my ADHD ass didn't remember to send a message until it was like, you know, 6 o'clock tonight or something like that. Like, that's my fault. So as a fallback, we're going to be jumping back into Kingdom Come Deliverance again tonight, because I really like that game, and I can't afford Assassin's Creed Shadows right now. I can't afford that game right now. So that's why we're going to be jumping back into Kingdom Come. But yeah, I was having a lot of fun playing Need for Speed the other night. I definitely want to do that again. We were playing Need for Speed on Wednesday, and that was a lot of fun. It was good. It was second Monday. Dude. You were mad about something, but you kind of forgot? Awesome. Good to know. I mean, I like it when, you know, you were mad about something, but you come to my stream and it cheers you up. I like that. I don't like the idea of second Monday, Boomer. That's not fun. I'm super excited for Saturday morning cartoons tomorrow. I have like a heck of a new lineup of cartoons. Well, it's not a totally new lineup, but I have acquired some new cartoons. And I am stoked for this. I ended up getting my hands... Hold on here, I'm bringing up the list. Because I want to make sure I have this right. So, I ended up getting Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch, which is an old Hanna-Barbera era, late 1970s, close enough to the 80s, and it was in syndication. It's about a car. A sentient car. It's like Cars Before Cars. It's great.
Boomer Warfare asked me, what kind of race car would Verbal drive? Oh, Verbal would totally drive the Millennium Falcon of race cars. Probably something like a McLaren P1 or a Koenigsegg Jesko. Fast,
I don't even know what that one is.
And definitely a bit ADHD with all the buttons and gadgets. Plus got to keep up with those medieval sword fights and scandals on the track. What do you think?
What? Medieval sword fights on the track? What are you talking about? That's very illegal, yeah. It's a hunk of junk. Now, that's more appropriate. That's more appropriate that I would be driving a hunk of junk. That's more appropriate. Good evening, Skyla. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for being here. Droog!
I'm back, baby.
Droog dropping the 36-month resub. Thank you so much, my friend. Good to see you tonight. How's it going? So as I was saying, new cartoons for this Saturday morning. We have Wheelie and the Chopper Bunch, which is like Cars Before Cars. It's about sentient cars. Chaos! It's about sentient cars and
the place looks like a bit of a mess.
And a chopper gang that like bother them or some shit like that. So I can't wait for that one. I ended up getting Black Star, which I vaguely remember Black Star when I was younger. Not a whole lot, but I vaguely remember Black Star. There's Goldar and the Golden Lance. I got my hands on Teen Wolf. Guys, I got my hands on Teen Wolf. I'm so excited. 21 episodes of Teen Wolf. And what was the other one I have? I got 40 episodes of this one. What was the other one? There's another one. There's Fraggle Rock, the animated series. One that I didn't even know existed. I was watching, Critical Role was streaming Thursday night. Thursday during the day? Thursday night? I don't remember. It was Thursday. And they were doing a preview for, Ashley Johnson and, Taliesin, I can't remember his last name. Their new podcast that they're doing called Weird Kids. Which led me down a rabbit hole, and this is the wonderful part of my ADHD brain. It led me down a rabbit hole because I was like, oh, that's right. Most of the Critical Role people are voice actors. I wonder what stuff that they've done. I wonder, what things have they done that I've seen before. So I started going down the rabbit hole of Critical Role, and I got down to Ashley Johnson, and I forgot that she did Terra in Teen Titans Go. I completely forgot, I don't know how, that she was Chrissy Seaver on Growing Pains, but she didn't show up for the first 2 seasons because she's the youngest, and she wasn't born yet when the series started. Well, the character wasn't born yet. So I completely forgot about that. And there was another series where I was looking at it and I was like, holy shit, yeah, that is her. People, Things, Object Test. Yeah, sort of. But I started going through her voiceover career, and I found that she did a voice for a cartoon called Jumanji. It came out in 1996, a year after the Robin Williams movie. I didn't even know Jumanji, the cartoon, existed. And I'm like, no way. And of all people that she's voicing, and this makes sense because she was also, I've seen other female voiceover artists do this as well. The voice that she's voicing in this cartoon series happens to be Peter. His name is Peter. So she's doing the young boy's voice in this. But I was like, holy shit, there's a 90s cartoon I need to grab. So I found Jumanji, ended up downloading all of Jumanji. I can't wait. Unfortunately, it's not Robin Williams doing the voice of Alan. It's Bill Fagerbach. Fagerbach. Anyway, it's him. It's him. He's doing the voice of Alan Parrish, the character that was created. Well, not created. The character that was portrayed by Robin Williams. So, but yeah, I'm excited for this Saturday morning cartoons because we have quite a number of new cartoons to debut. Benedict Cumberbatch. Yeah, I know. But I'm excited for that. Oh, and Tim Curry is in Jumanji? Because of course Tim Curry is in Jumanji. Of course he is. So I'm excited. I can't wait. You need to watch The Sandlot 2 again? Spice! That's right. I see a lot of people have found the check-in. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody checking in. That is great. And then, of course, it also has the watch stream. So, to keep that watch stream going, you got to be here for every stream. Every stream. Found this too? Yeah, thankfully I got the freaking, thankfully I got the... Oh, that got delayed. Why did that get delayed? My bad. Why was that delayed? Hold on. Chaos. Let me double. I want to double check this one again. There it is. We're gonna test that. I guess I have to enable the test. Hi, Drew. Thank you. All right, we're gonna run a flashbang test here because that seemed like that was a little bit too delayed. Okay, maybe it was just the first time. Professional tip here: don't look into the lights when you flashbang yourself. This is the Mako reactor from Final Fantasy VII Remix. I don't think it is. It's called Bombing... Well, maybe. Bombing Mission Beatdown is what it's called. So maybe that is... Maybe they just named it differently. It's in the remix playlist. So that's a possibility. It could be that. I don't know. So how's everybody doing on this Friday evening? Oh, check out this cool thing I just got done 3D printing. Where did I put it? So I was looking around for a few things. Specifically, actually today I was looking for I was looking for a birdhouse to 3D print because we have a birdhouse that's out back, and it fell off the post over the winter. And I'm like, oh, that's not cool. We need a birdhouse because we have birds that come and nest here and whatnot. And it's, you know, it's nice. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'll 3D print one. And, you know, I've got PETG filament, which is better for outside use than PLA. PLA is typically what stuff gets printed in when you find like people who have 3D printers and they're printing you weird and crappy stuff. You know, like a Doodle Bob holding a pen. PLA is not great for outdoor use. It tends to soften in sunlight, and it also the UV rays kind of break it down and whatnot. So that's more for like indoor use. But for outdoor use, there's a filament type called a PETG, and it's a more durable, more UV resistant kind of thing. It's you know, you print stuff, you can put it outside, it's all fine. So I was gonna print one of these out. Found out that it's gonna take a lot more filament than what I currently have, so I need to get some more. That's why we make another. Yeah, I know. But I figured I found a really nice design for one, and it's all plastic, and you know the squirrels will stop fucking with it. So, but anyway, so as I was in the process of looking around, I found this stuff called halftone prints, where what they do is they take a base plate basically of a particular color, and then they add these lines on top, and that ends up creating an image. When you look at it closely, it doesn't look quite right, but when viewed from a distance, it presents a picture then at that point in time. So I ended up printing this. Tell me how cool that looks. But if you look at it up close, you can see it's just different thicknesses of lines on a white background. But it creates Yoda. How cool is that? And if you move it around, it looks even more like a photo at that point. Isn't that cool? I was like, shit, yeah, I want to print one of these. And like I said, looking at it close up, it doesn't really look like much. But if I put it over here, if I stick it back there, it's Yoda. Isn't that cool? I have another one, another print that I'm going to do for a friend of mine. It's a David Bowie, and I can't wait. Blue, good evening, Blue. How are you doing? Yeah, that's really cool. I want to find more prints like this. Like, this is a really cool print, and like I said, it's a white background with black lines, and the differentiating widths of the line is what makes. Like I said, you can see it. See here. The different widths of the line is what makes the picture. But then you get, like, frickin' Yoda. Your back frickin' hurts? Why? What did you do? What did you do, kiddo? Or do I even want to know what you did? Maybe I don't want to know what you did. Adulting? Can't believe Blue isn't watching her husband. I can. She likes her dad more. She's probably sitting right next to him. Oh no, he'll agree. Cabbage will absolutely agree with that. He'll be like, yeah. So, and I know this. He's live right now? Is he? What is he doing? He can't be doing anything important. Repo? Oh, that son of a bitch. I'm buying that game tonight, by the way. I'm gonna be buying that game. So I can play it. Because I want to play it. I want to be playing it.
I have something amazing to show you.
Oh?
Several years ago, I tried to log on to AOL.
Yep, there we go. Thank you, Boomer. That's a shout out to our good friend, Unconvenient Cabbage. Check him out. He's streaming. I mean, not right now. Stay here. I want you to stay here. He's streaming right now too. I want you to stay here. But yeah.
Mama must have had her reasons.
Yep.
Just remember,
he's doing
special
Repo right
can
now,
mean
which I want to
anything
play
from
as well.
unique genius to great at making cookies.
So I
What's
will.
your special
I'm looking
talent?
at getting this game. I was actually looking at it tonight, right before stream. Uncropped cabbage. Uncut cabbage. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, so he's streaming right now. He's doing Repo. I'm definitely getting Repo, and I want to be playing Repo with some people soon because that game looks like a lot of fun. And also, it's way cheaper than Assassin's Creed Shadows right now. It's like $10 on Steam, and I'm like, shit, yeah, $10. I'm gonna get it. You own it. We will all have to play it.
Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that
I have
booty,
to
and I do
dance
the
when this
booty
comes
scooty.
on.
Scoot your
It's
booty,
like-
that booty, and I do the
it's a-
booty
it's a
scooty.
natural
Scoot your
reaction.
booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot, 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 that booty, booty. Scoot, scoot, scoot.
Your 6-player lobbies.
Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do
Nice.
the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I
Well,
do
by
the booty
tomorrow,
scooty.
I will own it. Speaking of tomorrow, I'm doing a fun thing tomorrow. I'm doing a really fun thing tomorrow. There is a... What are they calling it? Hold on. Let me make sure I get this name right. Where the fuck are the events? There we go. So tomorrow there is a toy and collectible show in Hagerstown,
Sounds
Maryland,
like a fun game night.
that I'm going to be
Just
going
be
to.
ready for some
They've got
friendly
like all kinds of.
competition.
It's set up in the
Cabbage
valley,
tends to
the
bring
Hagerstown
out the
Valley
best
Mall,
and worst
and
in
they're
everyone.
going to have like toys and like collectibles. I'm going to check it out. I don't have a lot of money. I don't really have any money, but I want to go check it out anyway, just in case I can find something. But yeah, going to the Hagerstown Toy and Collectible Show, and I can't wait. It's been a while since I've been to something like that. I've been itching. What song is this? It's from Sonic Mania. It's called Studiopolis Zone. Let me ask you this question real quick. Would it be helpful? Would it be helpful if I had the playlist, or at least the song that's playing, like right here? Would that be helpful? So that you guys may not have to always ask, what is this? That's exactly what I have. I don't have the mini one right now. I have the big one. Hold on, give me a second here. Give me a second, I can add it in. We can see if you like it. Maybe it's not that one. Or maybe it is, and I just gotta wait till the song changes. All right, hold on. We're gonna wait a second and see if it picks up when the song changes. Yep, it is the Wii Shop. Shut up, Boomer. How do you know all of this shit? Seriously. How do you know all of this? It's muffled, is what it is. It's not really low. It's actually muffled. I actually have a filter on this that's kind of doing like a low pass on the audio, so it's not quite as like, you know, in your face and in your ear. You were talking about Ubi today? No, you weren't. Nope. How do I not know? That's the real question. Because I didn't play much Wii. We had one, but I didn't play much. Unconventional cabbage!
Hell yeah!
Hi there.
How's it going, cabbage?
I have something amazing to show you. So what are you doing to protect my constitutional right to bear doomsday devices?
He got shouted out twice now. Twice he got shouted out. Can you believe that? For the uninitiated, low pass filter only allows low frequency sounds to be transmitted. Yeah. So I have a low pass filter. Alright, this is apparently not the right scene. Shit. What is internet? What did I name that as? How's everybody doing? Welcome streamer or welcome raiders from Cabbage's stream. My name is Verbal. If you've never been here before, why? You should be here more often. Why isn't I'll have to look at it later. I'll add it later. I'm not gonna add it now because I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not showing up. Oh, because it's okay. No, I see why. Never mind. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. You ready? You ready for this? I can fix it. I can do it. I'm Bob the Builder. You should have seen the look on your face when after you taught me how to set up your mic and I saw 2 low pass filters installed on a UH60. Kat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. Pure Vanilla, thank you for stopping by, hanging out over there on YouTube. I appreciate it. Now we actually have, look, we have YouTube chat on screen. I love it so much. That worked perfectly. I love that. Here we go. Hey, there it is. I just need to make it smaller. And we're gonna stick that up your butt. What? How's that look? Does that look good? Is that a good place? Multi-channel chat, let's go! Yes! Yes! Pure Vanilla spins? Wait, I gotta catch up to everybody. Is this from Mega Man? No, it's not. It's from Street Fighter. It's from Street Fighter! Try to type a message and mess with everything? No, you didn't. Not True Blue. Needs less muffling? No, it's supposed to be like background music. It's supposed to be, the music is supposed to be like, you know, there's a party going on next door and you weren't invited, but you're getting, you know, the sounds from the party next door. That's what it's supposed to sound like. Let's see here. Oh, Vegas. Yeah, Vega. Yep. So tonight, a party you weren't invited to, you know about that? Hey. So do you think this is, do you think this looks good here? I gotta add this to, where am I gonna put this in on the YouTube side? I'll have to think about that for the YouTube side. I'm not sure yet. Hello, everyone on Twitch. Yes! Well, welcome, Pure Vanilla. Thank you for stopping by and heard that you were playing Repo. And I was looking at that game tonight. Not to play tonight, but I mean, to get. So I'm going to be buying Repo here over the weekend. For sure, because I can't afford Assassin's Creed right now, so I gotta get something. Vanilla, you should join us on the Purple app. It's great over here. Tons of goodies. There are tons of goodies over here. There are absolutely tons of goodies. We should definitely play together. It would be a trip. Yes, and I even mentioned something to Crockett about that too, about getting Crockett involved in this, because I really feel like it would be hilarious to hear, you know, all of our dumbass American accents, and then all of a sudden there's Crockett. By the way, Crockett, I got a bone to pick with you, Crockett, in the Upside Down, sir. Apparently there's a plant that will fuck you up if you brush against it. I'm never visiting the Upside Down. There's a plant. What the fuck is it called? I sent it to Cabbage. I sent it to Cabbage. It's a plant called, oh my god, what's it called? It's in northern Queensland? It's in North Queensland? Is Queensland? Is that a region in Australia? It's not called marijuana. It's not called marijuana. It's really not. Hold on. Let me bring up the TikTok on this. This is like reason number 675 why I'm not visiting the Upside Down. It's not the devil's lettuce. It is not the devil's lettuce. Let's see here. Hold on. Did I like this one? I didn't like this one. But I sent it to Cabbage. You have reasons not to visit the Upside Down? Hold on. Let me see if I can find this one.
So you're saying it's a secret hideout? Sounds like a classic villain lair. Just don't forget the snacks.
Touching this plant will... I found it. You want to see this? Gimpy plant? Is that what it's called? The Gimpy plant? It might be called the Gimpy plant. Here, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna check this out. We're gonna check this out. All right. This is the TikTok that I saw it on, so it has to be true. This is what the TikTok that I saw it on, so it has to be true.
Touching this plant will put you in the hospital.
I'm dying.
This is the Gimpy plant, a piece of foliage native to the land down under. And surprising no one, not only is the thing venomous, it is in fact the most painful plant on the planet. Because yeah, no, of course, man, even the fucking leaves down here have a problem with me. Growing in the rainforests of northern Queensland, these hell bushes are covered in tiny hairs that upon closer inspection aren't hairs at all and are actually thousands of hypodermic needles waiting to stab you and break off inside your skin if you so much as brush them. Once inside you, these needles will inject you with, I am not kidding, neurotoxin and cause absolutely excruciating pain. I mean, like comedic levels of pain.
This is reason 475.
Give or take, like being covered in hot acid and electrocuted, and another woman saying that it was straight up more painful than childbirth, and she'd given birth 4 times. And the fucked up part is, the neurotoxin isn't even lethal. So this spiteful plant is hurting you purely for the love of the game. Mind you, there are reports of people saying getting stung by this thing is actually worse than being put in the ground. This is because Groot's little hellspawn cousin here can continue hurting you for literal years after being stung.
So
this is because...
So hold on. So this thing will not just fuck you up in the moment that you brush against it. It could continue to fuck you up for years. For years!
Those thousands of little hypodermic needles are actually made out of silicon, meaning your body can't break them down. And with how thin they are, your skin will usually close up over the top of them, meaning that these neurotoxin-emitting slivers can sit inside your skin for literal years, releasing more neurotoxin any time that they're moved or disturbed. This constant, chronic, agonizing pain is so unbelievably bad that there have even been records of, trying not to get banned here, people Alt-F4ing existence to make it stop. This particular incident came from a man who accidentally used one of the plant leaves as toilet paper.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets much worse
Dude
than
accidentally
neurotoxin
used
to the
one
nuts.
of those leaves as toilet paper.
Box
Did you
jellyfish
hear that
2,
part?
Inland taipan 3,
Toilet
Eastern
paper.
brown snake 4, saltwater crocodile
Why?
5, Sydney funnel web spider 6, stonefish 7, great white shark 8, blue ringed octopus 9,
You're cordially
redback
invited.
spider
Why?
10, bull shark. Don't forget your swim trunks.
Kren05, thank you so much for the gifted sub. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Look, it might show the most obscure shit, but it's still there.
Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty, that booty, and I do the booty scooty. Scoot your booty,
This bird can straight hit you with a Mortal Kombat.
What's a better version?
Scoot your booty, that booty, now do the booty scooty.
Vegemite's is 10 times better version of that. Yeah, I don't want to accidentally use that leaf as toilet paper. Okay, because no, Cabbage forced you to. Whoa, hey, whoa, now, Kren, whoa. Hi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. My name's Verbal. Everything that Cabbage has learned to do, he stole from me. No. Let's do it together, see who lasts longer before F4ing. No, Alt F4ing. You think it's because Australia is one of the largest countries in the world, but like 96% of the land is uninhabitable because there's a hole in the atmosphere above the center of the country. So most is all desert. So there's lots of wildlife. All human inhabits the coast where it's sunshine and rainbows. Yeah, I know. But your own damn country, there are things in that. Okay, I guess I can't say that because there's also things in this country that try to unalive you. So. Fair. Verbal can't say that about you anymore. You finally have something he doesn't. Wait, what do I have that you don't? What do you have that I don't? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Let's smoke it. Oh my god. No, it's got silicate in it. No. They also have the happiest animals on earth, the capybara. Yeah, alright, you got that part. Okay, the capybara will cancel out the giant fucking spiders. But there's no cute plant that would cancel out that gimpy plant. Quokkas? Is that what they're called? Quokkas? They have no natural predators? No, because they're fucking face huggers. Of course they don't have any freaking natural predators. You would shit your pants if you heard a koala in the wild? Drops bears. But it's super venomous. The red black spider is pretty small, but it's super venomous. Yeah, no. We don't need that. No, we don't have it. Americans have much larger huntsmen and stuff. Yeah, well, I mean, that's true. Yeah. Have I ever heard of a Copala? No, what's a Copala? What the fuck is a Copala? Did I spell that right? Did you spell it right? Koala? A koala? Yeah, I know what a koala is. I didn't know what a Copala was, though. Sounds like a Pokemon. Yeah, exactly. You can't deal with any spiders of any sizes the way that it makes your skin crawl. You know, you and my wife both. I don't really have a problem with spiders. Like, most spiders I can handle. It's not a problem at all. What the problem is when the spider is as big as your face, that's where I have an issue. Every now and then, though, you have some scary creatures in your house, especially where you're at in the mountains. So I've had, like, one of the deadliest snakes on your stairs. And then there's a fun web in your tree outside. No, thank you, Crockett. No, thank you. That's because Slam gets it? Yeah. Eight-legged creepy
Slam
bastards.
Gets it.
They I don't mind the eight-legged creepy bastards.
Chaos. Maybe we should all.
I don't mind them
notes.
so much. It's when they're the size of your face. You know, when it looks like that they came down from another planet. That's when I have an issue. You've never seen a spider bigger than your fist? That's still too big. That's still too big. There's a snake in Vietnam that GI's nicknamed the Bamboo Two-Step since its venom was bad enough that you supposedly get in about 2 steps before to kill you. Viet Cong would make traps where you fall into pits of those and tarantulas. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've heard of that snake before. Was that from a movie or something, maybe? I've heard the 2-step one. You're only familiar with 25 letters in the English language, that's why you don't try? Was that actually... Is that... Verbot, what are you talking about?
I'm only familiar with 25 letters in the English language.
It's a dad joke. I didn't see the dad joke part. Callie, dude! Good evening, my friend. Good evening. Welcome to the stream. We are talking about weird shit in the Upside Down, aka Australia. We have Crockett is from Australia, and I told him I had a bone to pick with him about a certain plant that he had. Jumping spiders are cute. They wear hats, but their moving ruins it. They wear hats. Yeah, Australia's weird. I mean, nothing is wrong with you, Crockett, at all. Okay, let me just preface that right now. Nothing's wrong with you. I don't have any problems with you. It's the country that wants to kill you 24/7. That's what I have a problem with. Casual in 11. Man, it'd be so much better. Your high school boss was from Australia. What bone will you pick? No, I have no issues with you at all, Crockett. It's just, you know, when your literal ground you stand upon tries to kill you on a regular basis. There's too many stories. Look, we have Florida Man, okay? We have Florida Man, and he does some pretty weird shit, okay? But, yeah. Have you watched Crockett? Wait, what was that? Have you watched Crockett for about a month? There may be something wrong with him. You think I'd be super jacked to fight off the wildlife? I know. I feel like you would have to fight off the wildlife like 24/7, like all the time. You have to finish this movie. You'll be back later. Kit-Kat, what are you watching? What movie are you watching? There's definitely something wrong with Crockett, but we love him. Yeah, it's okay though. It's okay. Crockett's fine. There's nothing wrong with Crockett. He loved to listen to Men Down Under, that Australian song. Oh. I did ask Crockett though about the hell did I ask you about? What was the food stuff? Forget now. I can't remember. It's much more wrong with you, Cabbage. Yeah. Australia definitely yearns for the mines. Yearns for the mines? Is that kind of like pining for the fields? Vegemite, that's right. That's right. I asked about Vegemite. Because I had serious questions about Vegemite. Yeah, we had gold everywhere back in the day. Damn. Yeah, we don't have anything exciting. Well, I mean, there was the gold rush in the olden times of the Wild West. But that wasn't, you know, that was...
Classic move. Sometimes sliding into DMs is the only
way to get someone's attention. What am I looking? Verbal, scroll up. You want to see this. Okay, hold on. Did you post it, Boomer? Because if so, I can check your messages. I lost it. Did you... I think there might have been a fundamental miscommunication here.
Well, miscommunication is just another term for let's blame the robot.
Oh!
Care to clarify what went wrong?
Oh! Or did Blue post it? Sorry, look, I'm not used to chat moving quite this fast yet, okay? Chat's been a little bit busy tonight.
Wow, someone's feeling feisty.
Sounds like you're just super racist
remember,
against robots.
I'm here to
Messenger?
help, not to
All right,
spar.
I'll look at Messenger.
Keep it light. How can I brighten your day?
Yeah, don't abuse Verbot. Verbot's just here trying to help everybody. Oh dear, no. I don't need that spider in my life. I don't need that spider in my life. That's not a pet. Okay? I'm showing it. Hold on. I'm getting there. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. It's on someone's shoulder. It's on someone's shoulder. That's a camel spider? No, I don't need that. Skylar just got scared by it. Yeah, no, don't need that. Don't need that either. I don't need any of that. Burn it with fire, for sure. No, you mean usually they follow your shadow? Yeah, no, that's when I'm going to be Peter Panning it, and I'm not going to have a shadow. You have one of those as a pet? No. You have lots of crazy stuff there in Arizona? Yeah, I bet. It's a camel spider. They're in the Middle East. Not technically a spider, but it's called a camel spider. Yeah, no. Drew, did I send you the picture of our Mandalorian helmets for the wedding?
No,
you did not, Drew.
Mood. Just remember,
I've not seen those yet.
Can't steal your spotlight.
Sounds
Keep
awesome,
shining.
One of these days, I'm going to finally pull the trigger. And I say this with the caveat of when I have extra money. But one of these days, I'm going to pull the trigger, and I'm going to get myself a suit of clone trooper armor in the stylings of Captain Rex. One of these days, I will have Captain Rex trooper armor. For sure. You never took one alive, but we did have a praying mantis that was a pet. Well, praying mantis aren't bad. They're just creepy looking. Oh, sweet, Droog. Hold on. Can I show these, Droog? I know normally the stuff that Boomer sends me I could show, but I don't typically like showing photos from other people if they don't want me to. So can I show this, Droog? Or is this just for me? You tell me. Okay. All right. He gave the shore. He gave the okay. Check these out. These are Droog's Mandalorian helmets for his wedding. Check those out. Those are freaking amazing. You don't trust any creature east of the Middle East. Wildlife difficulty increases the further you go. Yeah. That's a total custom paint job. I love it. I love the owl helmet. Yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. Amazing. So did you just buy like a base helmet? Or and paint it, or did you have somebody make it for you? Called a vicious Victor, he would just chomp off a half dozen bugs' heads off and eat them later. Yeah, that's nice. No, these are slick. 3D printed. I want to get into 3D printing masks. I really do. My problem is I have a big head. I legitimately have a big head. Like, it's... If you've met me, I have a big head. And, so there's a way that I can size them appropriately. I'm just not 100% sure that they're gonna fit in the printer. The ones I want to print... I want to print off a Boba Fett helmet. I want to print off a Spider-Man 2099 helmet. And there's a really cool Spider-Man, but he was being taken over by Venom helmet that I would love to print off as well. I think that would be amazing. But again, it's also a lot of filament too. Like, we're talking like a whole roll of filament practically for a helmet. But yeah, no, these look really, really good. I mean, look at that. That's a really good 3D print too. And you know what? The paint job on these you don't need the super crisp lines, because if you're following kind of how like the Mandalorians would have decorated their armor and whatnot, it would all have been hand painted anyway. So if you have really super crisp, sharp lines on something like this painted, it's not going to quite look that kind of realistic. Like whenever I can get around to getting my Rex helmet, and when I do the little marks on his helmet, and then the eyes that he has on it, that's just all going to be hand painted. Like just hand painted, free-handed. You know, make it look like he would have actually painted it. So, you like how the mouse tracks the zoom tracks my mouse? Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. A little bit of Bondo, a little bit of sanding, a little bit of time, and then you get a really nice finish. It looks good, though. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, do you have bits for the visors? Is that included with your print? You've had scorpions in your shower crawl under your feet one time? No, thank you. Nope. Nope. If I'm in the shower, there should be nothing else in the shower with me, unless my wife happens to be there. There should be nothing else in the shower. Salt and pepper on the table. Yeah, well, this is a kitchen table. Look. All right, look. You want to get technical? There's a thing of White Claw back here, okay? So come on. Don't worry about the salt and pepper. We got White Claw. You thought you were alone in the shower, but no? That's not enough White Claw? I agree. Need way more White Claw. No, if I'm in the shower and I know that I'm supposed to be in the shower by myself, there better not be anything else in that shower with me. If I feel something crawling around my feet, I'm no longer in the shower. That's all I gotta say. If there's something crawling in my feet and it's not expected to be in the shower with me, then I'm not in the shower anymore. You jumped out and grabbed a shoe and killed it? I would have jumped out and grabbed a flamethrower and just, you know, put the bathroom up as a loss. That's it right there. It just would have been a loss. That's it. Sorry. Boomer, opinion. Do you think this is good, or should I get the minimal Spotify widget that Nutty has and the real tiny slim one and put it there? You're fighting naked then? Napalm is not illegal to own, and I say it's justifiable to use on shower spiders. Yeah. Think we stack right side? You want me to put it up over here? Take this one and put it up over here? We can see what that looks like. Get a little bit of spacing above the sub goal. That look good there? Or should I center it more? I think I should center it more over top of the sub goal. Or top right. Top right is where I have a video that pops in over here. Top right. Yeah, top right has the video, and there's something else that pops in up there that I'd rather not put it there. I'm gonna go center, go minimal, it draws focus off. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I might have to look at getting his minimal
the classic
his minimized
Just remember,
Spotify widget.
they invented the internet, so they deserve some credit
drop that in
or
place.
blame. What's on your mind?
Burbot! What the hell are you doing, my friend? Classic boomer agreement. Yeah. So Cabbage, if I get repo this weekend, you want to do something? So does Verbot just choose random messages to respond to? Yeah, Verbot responds to approximately 3% of chat messages unless you at Verbot9000 and ask him a question. You can specifically call out Verbot and he'll answer your message, but he is set up to...
Verbal's not really into culinary explorations of that nature. Maybe try something more appetizing?
Yeah. But he's actually set up to respond to 3% of chat messages at random. He was set originally at 20%, and it was way too much. He was responding to like everything.
All those Fortnite structures. Just remember to actual play instead of just watching the building supplies pile up.
Now, you can... So he's going to respond,
classy? Sure. If
but
by
you
classy,
can break
you mean
him.
Tripping over his own shoelaces.
So please don't abuse Verbot.
Gotta give him credit for that unique style.
Let's see here. Is Verbot AI? Yeah. Yeah, Verbot is AI.
The
Yeah,
fall
it's
of
a
Yugoslavia
Chat
was a
GPT
complex
plugin
political breakup
that is
unrelated to any bottle
dropped
antics.
directly into my
Let's hope that guy didn't have a
program.
complicated relationship with his local bottle shop.
I have to. So I'm using a paid version of ChatGPT. It cost me like $10 initially, and for the amount of messages that I get available to me, I'm never going to touch that $10. But yeah, it's kind of like it's also kind of like, you know, if you do any of the Channel Point redemptions for like Ask Kronk, well, those are AI voices. If you do the Ask Verbal AI or Ask Boomer AI, that's another service called Tangia, and they actually remember shit, and they've got like they start Verbal AI and Boomer AI have started developing lore on this channel. So there's a lot of they'll pull a lot of history things sometimes in their comments, which is really kind of weird sometimes. AI is getting so wild so fast. It is. And depending on how you use it, like there's a right way to use AI and there's a wrong way to use AI. Like the way that I'm using it here on this channel, it's a fun, silly way to use it. It's not really like meant to be serious or anything like that. If you can allow AI to either take over some of the mundane tasks or the super technical tasks, like I remember reading an article that said they had an AI bot detect breast cancer in a woman who had a mammogram done years before it would have actually shown up on an MRI that human doctors would have been able to diagnose at that time in an early stage. That's where you should be using AI, right? AI is not there to do all of the work for you, but it's meant to do, it's either meant to inspire you creatively, it is meant to either take over some of the mundane, you know, repetitive tasks that a bot is easy to do, or use it for those super technical, like there's no way in hell a human is ever going to be able to pinpoint something like that kind of task. So, but if you want to be honest about it, Google's been running an AI program for decades now. It's just we didn't know about it. Well, I mean, you knew about it, but you didn't know about it. Verbot does not know his history. That's a true story. Yeah, Verbot has a little bit of history. And Verbot mainly pulls off of ChatGPT, so it's pulling off the internet that, you know, that ChatGPT would do. If it's not being prompted the right way. That's the one thing too. If you use ChatGPT, if you give ChatGPT the correct prompts, as much information as you possibly can, give it a role, give it a history, give it a personality, and then ask your question and ask it to deliver the information back in the way and format that you're looking for. The more information you pump into ChatGPT or any AI program for that matter, the better information you're going to get back. If you just ask it, hey, how do you make a birthday cake? It's going to give you a very textbook, you could have searched this for yourself on Google, list back of how to do it. Now, if you say that you're a 65-year-old grandmother of 17 grandkids, and you've been baking all of your life, you've run your own business for 15 years, you're a 5-star a baker, and you've always come up with the most unique ways to approach any given task, and then you ask it, give me your special recipe for a birthday cake, it's going to come back with an amazing recipe for a birthday cake because you gave it a personality, you gave it a history, you gave it backstory, and you gave it more information that it could use to give you better information to bring back. So yeah, that's how you use AI. A guy you work with specifically used ChatGPT to have it scroll through a list of surgeons in Illinois that offered one specific treatment rather than having to manually scroll through every hospital website to find it. Yeah, and for something like that, perfect use. But if you wanted to write like your term paper for you, you wanted to do, I don't know, just, if you don't give it much information, you're not going to get good information back. That's the biggest thing. You're going to turn that shit sentient. You already have Boomer. Boomer has been working on his channel bot, fine-tuning it, and the stuff that he's been sending me that he's been doing with it it's really good work, really, seriously. Like, I initially stated that I wanted to turn Verbot into something like that, but where you've gone with it is so far beyond anything that I would even want to do, I think, at this point, as far as like fine-tuning it the way that you have. Like, I'm not even sure like, I put that on the back burner right now because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. Like, when I know what I want to do with Verbot, it'll get done. But I don't even have, like, I've just got the general concept of I'd like Verbot to have more of a forward-facing presence here on the channel. Kind of like what, kind of take over Twitchy's role a little bit so that, when the big brother from the Purple Company comes knocking on my door, I don't necessarily get smacked terribly hard for stealing their logo.
We would be honored.
But yeah,
if you would
friend,
join
thank you
us.
for that follow. I appreciate that. Glad you're having a good time here. You're back, Kit Kat? By the way, Kit Kat, if I missed it, I apologize. What movie were you watching? You gotta get some sleep. Take care. You too, Kren. Thank you so much. Come back again next time I go live. I'm live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time until roughly midnight. And then Saturday mornings, only here on Twitch, Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. until noon Eastern Daylight Time. We run Saturday morning cartoons where we watch 80s and 90s cartoons.